You ready to hear about our meeting, or?
Absolutely. I watched it, but I want to hear it from you. Looks like we have a solution to the problem, huh?
Yes, I did contact Horizon City in El Paso. You know, their community is really building up and really new, and I've been there and I saw their desert plants and along their highways and their middle of their medians, and I called them today and I talked to them, and they said that it's working out real well, that once you get them established, that you really don't have to even water them. They're watered basically by the environment. So I just was happy to hear that. The village is going to take over the watering of the roses that are present once a week, and then I can't do 3 times. I don't have that manpower to do that, but I think we can do once a week so that we still keep our village beautiful and keep the roses that we do have right now. But the rest of the medians are going to go to the desert plants, the bird of paradises, the ocotillos, the other desert plants that we're going to investigate that we can put in the medians and don't require a lot of water.
I sent you a text message, and I just mentioned this to Rusty just a few moments ago. Has anyone considered desert roses? They're not true roses. They are a desert plant, but you still have the vibrant colors that true roses deliver.
Well, I think that's going to be part of them, because I did talk to Rusty afterward, and he said we can do a couple of medians of desert, mix it up. And that's exactly what Horizon City has done. They've mixed it up with some of those desert roses and the bird of paradises and the ocotillos and all the things that we don't get a lot of rain, and we've got to have these desert plants. We can't, it takes too much time to water stuff. I guess if, you were retired and they want to stand out there with the water hose all the time, but our medians need to represent where we live anyway. We live in the desert, and that's just all there is to it. We don't live in Washington, D.C., where there's rows and rows of roses, and nobody has to water them because the environment there waters them. But here, we don't have that luxury. And I don't know if it's a luxury or not, because I like living in the desert. I see a lot of beauty in the desert. I'm happy with where I'm at. We gave some raises that we missed last time due to, one was an oversight, and the other one was going back and thinking about it. I missed one myself, and they're merit raises. They're not like a flat rate of everybody gets $1. Not everybody got the same raise. And that was on our last meeting too. Majority of the raises were done on our last meeting, but a few that got left out, got, and they will be retroacted to match what the people that got their raise last pay periods. We're getting excited about, I don't know if you heard about at the end, the old business, David Shields talked about our splash park getting ready to come in. They're going to do a recirculation. That's what I was asking for. I want the explanation. I knew what it was. I just want the public to hear what it is. And that's why I said I was wondering what it was. I want the public to hear it's for recirculate like a swimming pool, so we won't be pulling water from the community. We're just going to be recirculating it through, using the chlorine and the UV lights and stuff like that to clean it as it recirculates. The proposal was that we were going to use the bathrooms at the community center, but we cannot do that because we rent the community center out to Head Start, and that's their bathrooms, and I'm not going to impose anyway on Head Start bathrooms for people to run in there and use it as public. So we're going to have to figure out the money to get the bathrooms built there. But it is happening. I know people have gotten disheartened. They think it's supposed to be tomorrow that we build it, but it can't happen that way. We have the money. The grant money is there for it, and it's allotted for it. It's just going to, it takes a lot of time to get this done. You have to have your engineers. You have to have the people that build the bathrooms. You have to have the state to approve. It's not just overnight, but I know it's going to get there, hopefully by next summer. And I really think that's kind of what we talked about. The Kiwanis Club wants to run lights across the downtown area, and we're now considering and maybe doing it as a permanent thing.
Sounds like you got a lot done at this meeting.
Well, I think we get a lot done at every meeting. It's just sometimes it gets bogged down with simple things that don't really need to be, discussed over and over. It's kind of, sometimes it seems like it's the same thing over and over. There was a lot of new thought processes going in this meeting. We really liked the downtown area being lit up, so people can see. I don't know if people know this or not, but we have some of the best artists that have opened up shop here and have some of the most beautiful stuff that you can find. And it's not expensive if you compare it to Santa Fe or Las Cruces. And these girls are local artists that do the stuff. Stained glass. There's just beautiful stuff downtown. I myself buy all my Christmas presents, as many as I can, for my friends downtown to support our downtown community. I just wish people from Alamogordo and from the surrounding areas would understand how beautiful the work is. And these girls, these people all do the work themselves, and it's really wonderful for them to do that work. And I hope sometime during this year, if nothing else, my message gets out. Go shop our downtown area. They have great stuff.
They have some wonderful, unique things as well. So, all right, Mayor. Well, I am tell you, I know I'm not alone in saying I'm glad to hear the flowers are being saved, and the village is still going to be decorated with flowers. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I think the fact that the village came together to make this happen is just absolutely phenomenal. I think you guys did a wonderful job.
Well, thank you. We try to get along with everybody. If it's for the betterment of Tularosa, that's what I'm all about. I do not have any kind of personal agenda for anything. Like I said in the meeting, I go out sourcing. I find out what other people are doing, how it works for them, what's going on, because I'm not too proud to say I need help. I'm new at this. I'm a novice. I'm not an expert. And even if I was an expert, even experts can learn. And you can learn a lot from other people. That's what I do. I just start calling and find out what works for this village, what works for this, what works for this town. And I'm not above doing that. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but, there's other people out there that are a lot smarter than I am that have a lot better ideas than I do.
And the fact that you go out seeking these people, looking for help, is a brilliant move on your part, too. All right, Mayor Cooksey, I'm going to get out of your hair. I know you got lots to do since that meeting just let out. But, again, congratulations on saving the flowers, and we look forward to seeing what the new look is going to be in Tularosa.
Me too.